I wouldn't call it grotesque. I would call it built for a certain type of person. Love? What is that? I'm a heartless, soulless person. I do not know what love is. Love, you speak up. Please, sir, please choke me. When I'm in a weird mood, and it's not a sexual mood, not at all. It's more like a, I want to die kind of mood. But not literally, more like internal suffering in my body. Someone has hurt me. Or I feel just very masochistic, which is usual, more than usual. I will watch extremely violent porn. Makes me feel better. Kind of numbs the weird things that are going on inside my body that I don't know how to fix. Choking and hair pulling. Not like the usual BDSM, but like a little more than that. It's not like comforting, it's just like numbing. I'm the queen of the castle. My lips are always so cold, so what I'll do, sometimes when I sit in my bedroom, I'll like heat up a lighter, and then I'll press it against my lips. Yeah, sometimes I have those little bloody cuts on my lips because I burned myself by accident. Want to ask me a question?
Gabe is a love story, whether or not you want to admit it. Tell me about Simon.
Simon's really hot. Simon is an NYU art prick. I love pricks. And we met up one day after on Super Science Saturday. And I went to the city, I went in the train, and I met him near his dorm, and we walked around for a little bit before we went back to his dorm. He was kind of a total asshole. And I hooked up with him, and he did this weird thing when he wouldn't really like make eye contact with me. Which, it was weird because I left and I met up with you after. You met me back in the park, and I think I told you somewhere along the lines of it was like hooking up with me, a me that wasn't into me. You know how I can be like a cruel person? He was kind of like that. I kind of liked it though. I hated it and I didn't hate it. I liked it and it sucked. First time I told me he had blue hair. This is loppy, massive, dyed blue hair, and I fucking love blue hair and a fucking septum piercing. Such a little. And the next week, when I had met up with him again, he had his best friend shaved his head. So he's just like shaved. I was glad to have hooked up with someone that wasn't Gabe. Because that was just looming over me for a long time. The fact that he has a girlfriend.
Do you think you feel best when people are hurting you?
No.
Then why do you go after it?
Because the first person I loved treated me like shit. And I'm looking for the same thing that I wasn't able to have. I know it sucks, but wasn't like it's something nostalgic. It doesn't hurt. I mean, it hurts like a little bit, but like you get that effect of like let's tap yourself.
Bring it for it.
Right into the ribs, into the heart, into the breast. I love that smell. It smells like human flesh being burned. I love this song.
Trust you, I'm gonna shoot. Beautiful morning.
It made sense to me while I was sober, but it doesn't make sense now. So I come down there, and I'm not even kidding. He made it so worse. Gabe gives me the look like, me and you have talked about this before. Like you want to show up to prom and people give you a look like you're Cinderella. Gabe gives me a look like he's on the prettiest thing he's ever seen, and I'm with my hair wet and in my sticking right now, and my pajama pants, and it's just like random top I throw on so I can throw my laundry in the dryer. And we and obviously Ashley is a huge crush on Gabe, and I thought Gabe was really cute. And I had before that I didn't tell you guys. I had picked a flower, and you know guys how I'm always picking flowers, and I'm like, I dry them out, and I save them from like particular moments, and I had him hold my flower while I was taking a shower, and I come back down and I take the flower back. And we all play this game, it's really stupid, like, we say something to the person to the left of us, like, oh, this person is probably like the kinkiest, or this person is like, blah 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 blah. And we all, like, I guess, vote. I don't remember. I'm drunk. I don't remember exactly what we said. But Ashley said something like, person I'd want to talk to if I was dying. Yeah, which is weird. And everyone voted me. Everyone thinks I'm like this old person. Before I was like kind of lying on his chest and I was listening to his heart, and I was thinking like, I literally said this out loud. I was like, I said something of a variation of this, and I was listening to his heartbeat, and it was literally the perfect feeling in the world. I kept thinking in my head like, oh my god, I never want this to end, I never want this to end, I never want this to end. And I was listening to his heartbeat, and I was like, this is why I love Shakespeare so much. It's because Shakespeare writes to the same rhythm as a heartbeat, and I like to think that Shakespeare wrote to the rhythm of his like lover's heartbeat, which is so fucking stupid, but I said that to him. Yeah, but oh my god, like after, oh my god, he said the worst thing, it ruined my life. I was like, we were laying in my bed, and he's like, and I was like, what are you thinking? And he said, you think people are one way and then you realize they're not. There's another one that I like. It's from Titus Andronicus, and it's this Roman general who's merciless. He kills his own son, and he's caught by his enemies, and they ask him, do you regret all the horrible things that you've done? And he says, that I had not done 1,000 more. Even now I curse the day, and yet I think few come within the compass of my curse. Isn't that crazy? And he goes to this whole monologue saying about all the horrible things he's done. And my favorite is, he says, "Oft I have digged dead men up and set them at their friend's house and carved into their body with Roman letters," and I'm paraphrasing, "Let not your sorrows die though I am gone." Can you imagine that? Lay me in my grave with this on and two beams over my eyes. I'm so alone. Ain't got nobody to call my own. Sometimes, right before I'm about to go to sleep, or I'm laying in my bed, I get this feeling, and loneliness is such a particular emotion. I get this feeling of missing someone on my side. Like it's like, and I'll feel a very deep. You know what missing someone feels like? It's a very deep ache. It's not loneliness, you know. And I'm missing
Saw a
someone.
dead cat on the side of the
That's
road.